Good, man. This city is beautiful. So great to be here for Jazz Fest, hitting all the food spots, hitting all the music spots, and just trying to get out there and enjoy the city for what it's got to offer.
Wow. So, obviously 514 Line Mix Radio, we got a lot of questions for you. What are you doing in Montreal as we speak?
Man, I'm just out here networking with other artists, obviously coming to see you. Thank you for having me on your show. I really appreciate it. And yeah, just getting the word out there that we're out here making music. We're just trying to be creative. Got a lot going on musically. We just won Best Hip Hop Video at the Canadian Independent Music Video Awards. It was the 4th annual show. We took the Best Hip Hop Video home. We were competing against Deeveeuswon and a few other big name artists, so it was really cool. Ed the Sock announced our win. So for me, growing up watching Ed the Sock, it was cool. It was super cool to see him announce the win for us. And then we got a lot of stuff on the go. We got Indie Canada app coming out. It's going to be paying. It's a streaming service, by the way. So it's going to be paying indie artists like roughly around 4 cents a stream. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But the thing is if you're signed to a major label, you cannot submit your music to the app. But it's going to be like the best of all worlds. Why is because when it comes to major label artists, the licensing gets a little bit more expensive, and then it makes it a little harder for us as an app to give indie artists their fair share. When you look at stuff like Spotify and Apple, your artists like Taylor Swift, Kanye, they're getting like $1 or $2 a stream because they have the power of negotiation and go, look at the draw we have. We're going to bring people to your app. So they get more money, and that leaves us indie artists getting 0.007 cents a stream. That's a fraction of a penny, right? So to put it in perspective for you, 100,000 streams on Spotify will get you paid $70. 100,000 streams on Indie Canada app will get you paid $4,000. Now that's a huge difference. That's going to make it so indie artists can put the money back into their music and do big things, right? Make music videos, have money for marketing and promotion, getting them the proper management going, and all these things that indie artists struggle to do, right? Because the money's not there, right? We're all always having to perform for exposure and these things, right? So how do we put money into the indie artist product? That's our main goal, right? Is making sure these indie artists get what they deserve, right? So it's going to be competitive. They might try to buy us out one day, but we're going to try to stay true to the indie artists, for indie artists, by indie artists. I'm all over the place. I'm an MC. I've been doing this music thing for probably about 10 plus years. Production manager on a few documentaries, so I'm working in the film industry. Just been announced president of the Indie Canada app. Yeah, and just an all-around go-getter. Music is my forte, and movies is something I love doing. So this is where I've been going career-wise, is both music and film. 2023, we got a new album coming out. It's Prospect Ave album. I started off in a rap group called Prospect Ave, so I'm bringing the band back together. Also got a 3rd music video coming out this summer. We're going to be starting filming near the end of the summer for my song How You Feel, featuring Rosin, produced by Big Sprox. That's going to be epic. We're going to be remaking the movie Airheads into a music video. So we're going to be punk rockers taking over a radio station and forcing them to play our single. So that's going to be really exciting to film. So yeah, music-wise, new album in 2023, another new video this year, and the new Indie Canada app. So we're just really pushing along and making sure that indie artists on our Indie Canada app and making sure that they get paid what they're deserved, but also working with producers and MCs. Collaborations is very key to me. I love to create, and so any artists out there in Montreal that have heard my music and they fucks with what I do, come on out, hit me up, and let's work, man. I'm out here. I'm in Montreal 5 days. I'm trying to meet all of y'all. I can't meet everybody, so if you know where to find me on social media, you can hit me up on Instagram, which is Deeveeuswon, which is Deeveeuswon. And if you want to look me up on Facebook, you can find me on Facebook as Mickey Blunts with a Z. Indie Canada app is so important for every indie artist out there. No more waiting for, the right opportunity to come along. You got to seize the moment, and you got to get your music on. It doesn't cost any money for you to have your music on there. We are going to be aiming to have our app available on DistroKid, so that when you are selecting what apps you want your music on, you can select ours. But for now, when we launch this year, you can submit your music. You don't have to pay an annual fee, and your fans will only have to pay $5.99 a month, opposed to $11 for Spotify. So we're cheaper for your fans, and you're going to get paid more for your streams. So it's so important, because it's even going to have your music videos embedded in your profile pages. If you have a podcast, you can have your podcast embedded on your page. So it's going to be very versatile. It's going to be like Spotify meets MySpace meets YouTube. It's going to be great. My most important thing to do while I'm here in Montreal is to see the Roots. I see them every time they come to Canada. I've never missed them. I think this is about my 4th time seeing them live on Saturday on this fucking stage behind me. We're going to have the Roots. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to go see Alan Raymond, and then we're also going to go to a hip-hop show on St. Catherine Street with the plug helping me out here behind the camera. Thank you for having me, Montreal. I'm Deeveeuswon. I want to just give a mad shout-out to Chella for having me out here. We doing our thing. Thank you so much. Montreal, we love y'all, man.
514, all I mix, 514, all I mix, 514.